What cultural or religious message do you think unintentionally limits people from growing? Money is evil. Money is the root of all evil. Rich people are proud. God will do it, so don't plan. Welcome to another episode of Wisdom Connect, the platform where we talk about real life issues, always taking back to our guiding principle. And on this platform, we're very intentional about becoming the best version of ourselves. So join us. You know how we do it here. You're coming from Abuja.
Yeah.
Where you know how you hear about how Abuja men will have the cars and they don't have where they are sleeping.
Senators,
no, like you know how they say you see them, they're native, you have the car, they're
Stash
already.
native.
But they are
They no
squatting.
get
house.
house.
But
They no get house.
So like what you just said about, they'll look for the women that are
Wow.
rich so that they can lash onto them.
But,
Yeah.
but again, I think there's something that you said way earlier on.
Yeah.
This thing also comes from mentorship,
Yeah.
directly or indirectly.
Right.
Yeah.
You talked about it one time, right? And I think for me, I would say where I enjoyed my own part was my dad didn't say so much to me, but he's somebody you will see
And then you
he's
look up
working.
to.
Yeah.
Then I have a senior brother who was saying a lot. You get what I'm saying? In fact, I remember those days. One of the things that irritates my brother, if he meets a girl and she just starts saying things like, my dad said that he's coming to pick me. My guy would just run because he does not like that. We should stop depending. Nobody should depend on a woman,
Yeah.
right? But my brother.
Yeah.
But my dad's own version is that you just see his workings.
Yeah.
Because my mom will say things like, if my dad goes to a country, he will ask them in that country, when you love a woman, what do you buy for them?
Exactly.
I remember she said that he went to Hungary one time, and they asked their indigenous, if you like a woman, what do you buy for her? They now went to show one sculpture like that, one wooden thing. The guy just said, but I was in this country, and they said, if you love your woman, what do you buy for them? So I think for me, it depends on where mentorship that you talked about, where you learn things from, where you hear from, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like how the conversation is going, but we have to go, and I have a couple of more questions. But I would like also take this one.
Yeah.
What cultural or religious message do you think unintentionally limits people from growing? I'll give you one. Money is evil. Money is the root of all evil, they say. Rich people are proud. God will do it, so don't plan. Like, do you hear things like that? I know of the money's the love of money. No, money is the root of all evil.
That's wrong.
No,
that was
That
in the Bible.
exactly.
Yeah.
The
The
Bible
Bible
says
says
the
the
love
love
of
of
money.
money.
Of
Exactly.
money.
But guess what? People interpret it in churches, in
Yeah.
some churches, maybe
Yeah.
not now, but growing up, I know that was there. Where money is the root of all. Money is the root of all. No, it's the love of it that is the root of all evil. Even though there's a part in because the part that they'll counter this is to say, when the Bible says you cannot serve God and mammon that it referred to was money, but it wasn't about the money, it was the love of the money. You know what I mean? But that's what they used to counter it. So I know I heard that kind of stuff. But it kind of limits people from growing because I don't want to love money. I don't love money. You know that kind of I don't want money because it is the root of evil. But you know what? I like that we all have that understanding where it's not about the money, it's about the love of it. So is there anyone like that you know that kind of just unintentionally just limited people?
I feel for me, of course, the money, the love of money is the root of all evil. Wanted tried to limit me, but when that was happening, another phase of me came out of, and that's why I believe so much what you said. When you keep hearing things from people, so I now switched from a place where I'd heard somebody say, it's not really cash we're really supposed to be looking for. That the highest currency in the world was relationship. That there are some things that you
Clock
can
it.
get without cash. And then I try to just define this. And every day as we move on, you now see that sometimes it's relationship. Sometimes you're stranded at the airport.
Just the right person to call.
And then you just check Uber, and maybe they're telling you like 30K to one place, right? And meanwhile, you have one relationship with somebody that will say, okay, I'm sending my driver to you. Now, what solved that problem then was just relationship.
That's the only thing that can buy money.
Word.
That's the highest currency.
Yeah,
money
that's
is
the
not. Money is
Word,
so
small.
it's
word,
like
word,
relationship
word. I
that-
completely
People.
agree.
Yeah.
I really like that, and I'm happy that we're very intentional. I think that our generation is very intentional about building relationships. I want to
Yeah.
believe so because I've seen that one way or the other. I don't think he like used to be. I don't know which one is better, bro, but I just feel like
well,
or maybe they had better relationships then. Eh?
Whereby
I think-
people are
I think-
building
no, I think I agree
relationships.
with you, yeah, because whether hate it or love it, yeah, when you see Whiskey doing a concert today now,
Right.
right, and then you're seeing when you say Whiskey's concert, right, you now see other artists coming to perform. Whiskey has not paid those guys yet too.
Right,
So
right.
they come first relationship. So when you
Yeah,
see even
true,
comedians,
true,
I have
true.
the privilege to work with some
Some-
few comedians,
yeah.
right? And they just I hear them say, Baba, I get it, you come support me. Oh."
Yeah.
Now the support is not cash.
Yeah.
Right.
Just come and
Just
Your
come.
presence,
Yeah.
Your presence.
your
That's
promotion,
your thing,
and
that's-
every other thing.
You know,
But-
you know
but
how
still,
they say your net worth
is-
your net worth is your net worth.
I don't want to totally
But not
agree
like they
with
will
that.
say
You don't want to agree.
Yeah.
Yes, people say, but it's not necessarily true for men. And the reason why I say men is I do a lot of networking, and that's why I keep telling my male friends, see, value, and it's one of my key words this year. Value is so important because if I know you. Okay, let me just make a quick reference to a story. I remember when President Olusegun Obasanjo was still president of the country, and my mom tried to see him several times. And then she'll go to Abuja, and then she'll come back, and then she'll say, and then I never understood that, she was like with this person, they were like this. I never saw it. I never got it. Exactly 6 months after he left Aso Rock, my mom asked that we go to his farm in Otta. So I drove her there. I got there, and I saw the rapport. I was confused. I was like, so this woman
person-
was
yeah,
like, oh.
yeah.
And then he said to her that, oh, Wami, you didn't come to look for me. And I started thinking, see, this network is your net worth is not honestly always true. And the reason why I'm saying is this. Relationships and classism exists in the world. Meaning that if I'm trying to build something, I have to be close to you. It's not just knowing Rosemary. I
Of
have to be
course, it's
close
the
to
way
you,
you've built
and-
that. It's not just having
And
the
I have to
contact
position
of that
myself
person. Yeah.
in a way whereby I am reasonably valuable to Rosemary. So I'm top of mind.
Right.
So
That's fine.
it's not like, oh, I know Olamide. It's like, I
Right.
want to do this thing, but I think Olamide will be right
Will
for
be
it.
right, yeah.
You understand? And that's why I try to always tell people, it's not about the people you know. I've met a lot of top people. But yes, they know you, and that's where it ends. Or yes, they know you, they can call you for come and drink beer. They will not call you when there's something important, when
Because
there's a
you've not
contract.
shown
You
value
understand?
based on what
Because-
you're
but
saying.
exactly.
it's intertwined.
Yeah.
Because there are people that have value, what to sell, but they don't know these people.
Right.
Yeah. True, true.
Right.
Right. So you cannot. I don't think you can separate them
Hmm.
because you have to know some people,
Yeah.
and then you have to. When
Oh
you
my
eventually
God.
know
The
them,
truth is, you can never. The truth is, there are some people you have value, and this is not to. Don't pressure yourself. You have value. Some people, no matter how you sell it, show it, they will never see it.
That's a different conversation entirely. Even though I understand
So
where you're
don't
coming from.
pressure yourself.
Yeah,
You talk
yeah.
about the second thing, like the second example.
Rich
The
people are
question you
proud.
asked us, rich people are proud and everything.
Is that what I said?
Yes,
Yeah,
like
you-
misconceptions.
Yes,
You
yes,
asked,
yes, yeah.
So I'm going to pick up that one and just talk about it briefly. I hear people say, "Oh, when this person has money, all of a sudden the person is proud."
The real, like what Kume was saying, the real side of you will show when you have money,
Side of you.
or the other
Yeah.
side.
And everything. I feel like people. I'm not saying it's bad to have high expectations,
Yeah.
but you guys expect a lot of things from human beings. We are flawed a lot.
Right.
Do you understand me? Like, we expect too much from people. I'm not saying you shouldn't hold people accountable, you shouldn't expect things from them, but pipe low a little. Do you understand? People, change is a constant thing.
People are always
You will make money.
Right.
Or, for instance, we have both friends, we grew up together. you
We
know.
did?
I'm just saying. You know, and everything. You
Yeah.
make money, your circle changes, you know, the places that you eat changes,
Of
and all
course.
of that. It will change. You'll probably feel like, oh, you don't want to
But-
roll
but-
with me.
but-
And it,
Most importantly, the more money you have, the more busy you become. And that's the
True.
part
More
people leave out.
And that's the part that people now
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
but
that's
sorry.
right.
Yeah.
But again, they, you know, they say the best of man is still man first. the best of any man is still man. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, when people say rich people are proud, when we use the word people say, not everybody is actually saying it.
Right.
So it depends on who is
And
perceiving.
their experience that they
Now,
had with that
somebody
And the
person.
context. at which
Yeah.
Do
it's
you know there will
used.
be somebody out there? Now, to you, is Rosemary sweet?
Yes.
She's a sweet person, Abby.
Yeah, I used to be afraid
Approachable, right?
Yes, she's
Not
So how
very
many words can you
approachable
say?
based on
of
what
her. Yeah,
that
know
is.
what
I
She's
used to.
approachable.
Yeah,
She's sweet,
yes.
right? But guess what? Do you know there will be somebody somewhere
It's not somebody somewhere.
that,
Yeah,
that will say Rosemary is
Rude.
hmm
and then when they tell you, you're like, I don't
the same
understand.
person.
I really don't buy that BS though.
So I think it's on the case.
It's
by
not
case.
BS. It's not BS
Basis,
because I feel we experience people differently.
Differently.
Yeah.
So when I mean I don't buy that BS, like rich people are proud, and I'm going to explain. It also boils down to value. Some of you are leeches, like you guys just want to suck off your rich.
Somebody's speaking my
friends.
language now.
It's the truth,
Right.
Every-
because
Thank
I have
you,
accomplished
finally.
people around me.
And they are still good and we're all good. No one is feeling
promise
some.
you, I'm at the top of their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have money more than me. Sometimes I look at them and say, what am I offering you?
True,
Like,
true,
do you understand
true,
me? They they kind of, whenever we have conversations, they kind of let me know that there's something that I see in you. There's something, you are not just coming off here. So the thing is, when I don't want to call it, it's not an African mentality. Let me say it's a human thing. My friend that's that entitlement. My friend has money.
Yeah.
You don't make them. Hey, now money and all of that. All of a sudden, you want to. If the day will not give you no problem.
No problem.
Your friend is trying to set you up and be like, okay, you know what? Let me build a system around so you don't always have to come to me. But you see it as wickedness. Do you understand? A lot of all those nasty
Yeah.
character that you people have, and it is bad.
Meanwhile, the
Okay.
quote unquote rich person, he wants to get better. So if
Yeah.
he's valued at 10 million,
If the
today,
money finish,
he wants to. He's thinking
You want to be
about
better of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody wants to be
Yeah.
better. You
it's
don't
a
want to go
crab
back.
mentality. Have you ever heard of the crab mentality? So now this is it. If you really love your rich people, your elder siblings, your friends, you will understand this thing. So it's just like a crab, in a bowl.
Yeah.
We have crabs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And the crab is climbing up. Before you see another crab trying to use it to climb up,
Yeah.
and all of those kind of things. Before end up everybody falls down.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, it's supposed to be somebody goes out, throws a rope.
And pull the
And
next
then
person.
pulls-
another person.
Ah, I see what you
like
mean.
I can even make a quick reference.
Oh.
You out, you go to the club, and then everyone's like, chairman, and I'm like, bro, I work, you
Hey,
work,
you
like
work.
buy yourself your own drink.
Buy yourself your
like
own
don't chairman me.
Okay, guys.
Don't do
Okay,
it.
guys. I don't know. I know the conversation is going, and you guys don't want it to end. I understand. I also don't want it to end. But let's just be as fast as we can
Yeah,
be.
sure.
Right? What was the turning point for you? Because I feel like all of us have spoken about it. I mean, it means that we are aware of this thing. It's not a case of we're not sure. We're aware of this mindset playing out in our lives, in the lives of people, and all of that. So I'll ask you, what was the turning point for you? The moment you decided to stop surviving and start building.
For me, I looked at I like stories. I like to follow people's stories. If it doesn't add up, I stop. I don't want to know anymore. And I've seen a lot of people build success stories through hard work, determination, imagination, and just tenacity.
Right.
And for me, my life now is if I start mentioning some of my mentors, people will go like, but you don't look like them. You have tattoos, you have piercing, you have dreadlocks.
Right.
I don't look like any of
Where's your
them.
dreads?
It's on that day.
Oh,
It's not coming off. But all these people are people that I will say, okay, try and emulate this person's journey. If you think you are creative and you want to do something in the creative space,
Right.
whatever you think that you have, put it out there first.
Right.
I mean, just some years ago, if anyone tells me that social media will be this big, I probably won't be able to see it
Right. You
as
wouldn't
big.
have. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
But
yes.
it shows that somebody somewhere took the first step and say, I'm
True.
going to do this.
True.
And it's
True.
working.
Right.
So I think the turning point for me is how the world has gradually become smaller, and now information is left and right. There's nothing that you want that you can't actually research on and find many
Interesting,
variations.
interesting.
So now I believe that my own turning point is now I consume a lot of knowledge, whether it's something that I need for my field or just something that I want to know
Just knowing that there's
because
so much more to
so
learn
yeah
out there.
yeah so
regardless
my
of what you
mind
know.
is a bit more curious now
Interesting.
now than ever,
Yeah.
and I think that's my turning point. It made me
I like
realize
that.
that your situation is not the end.
Right. I like that. You know, for me, even though it's going to be a little bit spiritual, but it shaped my mind and I couldn't think it differently. It was my father in the Lord. I will keep saying that, Reverend Kola Osho. He was giving an analogy.
Your brother-in-law,
My father in the Lord.
father in the Lord. Okay.
Yes,
You're
Reverend Kola
calming down
Osho.
now.
He said, you know this Ephesians 3:20 story. Now one was able to do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or imagine. But he was giving it an analogy. He said, I was still younger then, and he said, can your mind accommodate owning a house in Dubai? And I was just like, bruh. And then he's like, okay, now, can your mind accommodate owning the whole of Dubai? It wasn't making sense. But what made sense to me, the Bible says, he's able to do exceedingly, abundantly above all I can ask or even imagine. That's where I'm going to. So if my imagination can take me to owning a house in Dubai, or if my imagination can take me to owning the whole of Dubai, if it can take me, then God can do much more.
Yeah.
That was it for me. And that has never left me, including the analogy. So it means that if you want to dream big, whatever dream you think you want to dream, it doesn't face God. Like, and if it doesn't face God, if I can think about that, means it's possible. No, it does not mean that I will sit down and do nothing. And what's it called? And it just happen. No, but it means that I'm exposing my mind to the possibility of doing these things. So that way, when opportunities come, I'm ready to attack them. So now, when I even tell my mom, "Oh, mom, I'm thinking about it," she's like, "With you, I don't even the fear because I can just think about something and that's it, and that's all I'm thinking of, right? You know what I mean? And I'm working towards achieving that goal.
Yeah.
That helped me limit myself because I will always say it. Your guiding principle is very important to you. What's your lead by and everything. Now, because I had that kind of nurture, right, quote and unquote, that just really helped me shape my mind. So now there's nothing that is big that I would say, oh, it's too big. Except maybe I haven't thought about it. And the sweetest part of it, if I've thought about it, it means that God can do much more. Or God can, the possibility of having much more is available. And that for me was the turning point. And I'd never left that. Oh my God, guys, there's just so much to learn out there. And we just have to stay intentional on becoming the best version of ourselves. So I know you're enjoying the conversation and all that is being said. I hope that you are checking in and seeing where it hit, whatever resonates with you and how you can do better. It's a new year and I expect you to want to be better or be the best version of yourself than you were yesterday. But before we go ahead, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Now let's go back into the conversation. So any other person, that's your turning point.
It was the mindset I talked about earlier. I said that because, well, see, whether you like it or not, when you say, oh, I want to start building, one thing will come and you find yourself surviving again. And that's the reality of life.
Right.
As a Nigerian.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I'm building. Currently, my mentor made me understand that this phase you are in, you're building. The result may not come out the way you want, but it's the building phase. But at the same time, I say last year, I was surviving. I was building and surviving, but I think this year I've come into that. So it's one thing, people see that you're building, but in you
know that you're surviving
and building.
and building, right.
That is my own mindset.
Right.
But now I have come to the point where I can boldly say I need to really understand it first. Like I need to get it first. I need to believe it
exactly
before. Like it's what is they're not the one thinking for me. They're not
right.
So for me, I came into that building phase. I'll say this year, and this is me being honest. And the turning point for me, it has always been there, but the turning point for me was when, like I said in the beginning, I told myself that as long as God is seated on the throne, I'm sorry, that's my foundation.
No, but that's amazing. That's
my foundation.
Yes.
So it's not as if she's being too religious.
No,
the last time I went to church was 31st night. I work on Sundays. Tomorrow I'm going to be on air. So like, do you understand? Like, it's not as if I go to church.
You're not trying to be religious
about
it. It's just what it is.
I'm sorry, I have my bad character. God knows. You get me? So for me, the turning point, like I live my life like my friend told me something. He said, you are nonchalant, even to important things. I always shy away from it, but I said, yeah. So I live my life like, even if I don't have 1 naira, it takes a lot of faith. It's not easy.
Yeah.
as long as it is not a human being
That is,
that is ruling the affairs of men.
you know what I mean?
I'm sorry, I may not be the best of character.
I'm not
I may
sorry.
not be the spirit coco.
Right.
I'm sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
But I may not be the.
You know?
But you see,
You're
that
very
God's
much
love.
aware of
I am
that.
very, very
Amazing.
aware
Thank
of it.
you.
So for me, that's I knew I have that understanding.
Right.
And now I'm building. And I said something. I didn't know what I was gonna do coming into this year.
Yeah.
Genuinely, what I just did was I went on like I said I was gonna do a whole week, not to eat for a whole week. Nibo. 2 days I didn't eat. I was on water. I was praying. I listened to Apostle Joshua Selman's message on mercy. See, that was when I knew that the greatest prayer right now in my own books, I don't know about other people, is the prayer of mercy. People think that mercy is all about, God forgive my sins. It's deeper than that, though.
Yep. I
It
agree.
is deeper than the prayer for grace, deeper than the prayer for blessing, deeper than the prayer for healing. With mercy, you have access to every single one of
Precious
them.
sister, but we have to go. Thank you. Okay,
So that was a turning point. And
Amazing.
since then, no more. I'm not
love it. Come on, so tell me, what's the turning point
Okay,
for
see,
you?
for my turning point was December 15th at about 2 p.m.
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Prior to that time, I was surviving. So that afternoon, I started building because I was at the dentist and I got a message on my phone that my institution had been revoked by CBN and NDIC had taken over, right? So that moment, I started rebuilding that same moment. So I think that was the major turning point for me
you.
because you were just in your comfort zone. That whether you do or you don't do, there's funds coming in. There was everything. In fact, I kept laughing at something, which is very cool for people to know. I said, thank God I enjoyed. That was like it was a HMO. I didn't know my HMO had covered my teeth. I knew, but I forgot. I was almost paying, and then they said it covered. And then I remember that they said, thank God I quickly washed my teeth. You know what I'm saying? And so that was a major part for me where I had to start rebuilding
Right.
Right. Yeah.
I like that. Thanks for sharing, though. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Okay, so quickly, guys, what habit or belief did you have to let go to grow? What would you say was something you just had to? I remember saying to you guys earlier, I don't know if it's even related to poverty mindset, but I was saying to you earlier and I was saying, I'm trying to not control what I cannot control and just let, because sometimes you just want to, when you're a perfectionist, you want to just, it should be done this way. This is how it should be done. And if you can't do it, it's like, all hell is going to just break loose. But now I'm trying to Rosemary, this is beyond your control. There's nothing you can do about it. So I'm also using that to help myself. I don't know if that really relates to poverty mindset, but that's something I know that I'm trying to do for myself. But what would it be for you? What's something you're you just have to let go? You know what?
I've embraced feedback.
Okay, cool stuff.
Whether it's positive or negative,
yeah.
I feel if someone can see it, whatever their perception is, their emotions, thoughts, it's valid.
Right.
So it's how you receive it and how you are able to, turn it into something more progressive. So I'm open to feedback, any type of feedback, whether I agree or disagree. I will accept it. I will think about it, and I will look at how to, move forward with it.
Interesting. I really like that. I really like that you said that, really, because it's very important. Because I don't know who said that, but he said feedback is the breakfast for champions, right? So if you want to be a better person, you have to be ready to take those, because it's not very easy to take feedback. So everyone's not the best. You know what I mean?
True,
So
true.
anything you want to say?
To let go, for me, I don't hold the word to my chest anymore. It's a conscious thing.
Right.
Call it nonchalance.
Right.
But I don't hold the word to my chest anymore. Procrastination, very intentional.
Right.
Being focused. I always have to remind myself every day, baby girl, you're not getting older. Somebody said you're not getting younger. Somebody said something that procrastination simply means that you are proud.
Yeah.
It says that what gives you the assurance,
Confidence that you wake up the next day. I saw that and I was like, oh my
Like,
days.
what gives you the why
Yeah.
you being proud?
Yeah.
So I held on to that, and I told myself that we need to do better for So for me, like so many bad characters that are not there, that are not supposed to be made. I make
Yeah.
intentional.
Amazing,
Yeah,
amazing,
just like
amazing. Tell me your turning point quickly.
No, the one I let go.
The
of
one
it.
you let go. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so I won't say I let go of any habit per se.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, I try to replace them
Great.
because so one of the things I had to let go of alcohol. I replaced it with Arabian tea. I'm being very honest.
Okay.
I had to let go. I liked partying too much day on. I don't feel you have to wait till 9 before you party. So I had to replace it with having to watch football with a group of people. Yeah, because I feel it's safer. They are mostly guys, and
Right.
so those
right.
are things because I
Amazing.
feel
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so quick one, because we're very intentional about what we do on this platform. We like to make things balanced. It's the reason why we're asking these kind of questions.
Yeah.
Right. So quickly, I want to say this. So one or two persons can answer. Not everyone has to answer. If someone watching is still stuck in the survival mode right now, where can they start? What small practical step can they take this week?
This week, start first.
Okay.
No matter what you think it is you want to do, you can start by talking to someone about it. You can start by taking a step, but just start first.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you. What would you say?
First of all, you have to acknowledge that you're in survival mode.
I like that. I like
You
that.
have to see. We lie to ourselves a lot.
Exactly.
You have to tell yourself,
The
know where
truth,
you are.
yeah.
Don't give yourself, oh, I'm here, and just calm down. And so that was one thing I did. This is my point. This is where I am.
Right.
I run to God. God help me. I can't help myself.
Right.
And then I start taking practical steps.
Right.
I not lie to myself. Oh, this is what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I
Right.
procrastinate a lot.
Right.
I'm supposed to do. I dabble into too many things and end up not finishing
Finishing them.
So I said, okay, you know what? Practical steps. After acknowledging, asking for God's help, then I speak to myself, tell myself the truth, start taking practical steps, hitting one goal, one at a time. You mustn't do every single thing.
I like that. I like that. Thank you. Come, do you have something to
Make
say?
more friends.
Make more friends. I like that. Means relationship. Build on your relationship. I really like what everyone is saying, and I would like to ask you, if you could speak to your younger self, what mindset would you teach them? I'm asking you. Yes, you. Right in the comment section. So quickly, because we're rounding up, we have just like a few minutes to end this conversation. I like to say that abundance is not about having everything. It's about believing you're capable of becoming more, right? That's what abundance should be. So when we're talking about poverty, we're not just saying, no, go and have so much. No, that's not what we're saying. It's like, no, it's like, I am capable of more. I'm not limiting myself anymore. I'm going to make that investment. I'm going to take that risk. I'm going to just do something to help my life better. You know what I mean? That's what we're trying to do here. That's what we're talking about, right? So quickly, in one sentence, what does abundance mean to you?
For me, I feel when you have way more than what you need.
That's abundance.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. What's abundance to you?
Satisfaction.
Great. I like that one word. What is abundance to you?
Peace.
Peace. Love it. Okay, so what mindsets are you dropping today, and what belief are you choosing instead?
Go first. We learn from you. We learn from your voice. What
Oh
you
my
say,
God.
What you say, you bring out something.
So if you are going to, it's not deep, but if you are going to drop a mindset today, and you're going to pick up something, what would that be?
Okay, this is a joke that women gold diggers. I'm joking.
Okay.
All right, but seriously, if there's a mindset, I'll like to uncloak myself with, that would be understanding that my ways doesn't necessarily mean it's right. We all have different mindsets and experiences. So not I know this because I experienced it. We all experience things differently, and the results are always different. So
yeah, love that. I love that. What would it be for you?
I would say it's the fact that we could have this beautiful conversation without talking over each other.
Oh,
Compared to, I was already envisioning like, okay, what's it gonna be like?
yeah.
So yeah, it's okay to. You can pass your message. You can be civil. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
kind of thing,
without the backlash and
without
all
the
of that.
backlash and
Yes.
all be on attacking mode.
Yes.
it's
Sometimes
because we don't have
relax.
Chelsea fans here.
Yes, I love that. Okay,
Let's not
interesting.
go.
So, Kumar, what would it be for you?
Okay, so just to drop mindset of fear
Okay.
and take up a belief of boldness.
Thank
No,
you.
I love
really
that.
I like
I
that.
love
I
that.
like that mindset of fear because I was going to ask my audience. I was going to say to them that what fear has cost you the most, and Fear of failing or fear of succeeding? Tell me in the comment section. I would have asked you guys, but no, let's leave it for the
Let's leave
audience
it
to
for
ask.
them.
Anyways, guys, it's been an amazing conversation, right? And I believe that we've taken one or two things, if not for people that are watching us within ourselves,
Yes.
we've learned
Yes.
something.
Yes,
And and for me,
definitely.
that's the beauty of Wisdom Connect. We don't just come here and then we're just coming to dish out like we are coming from a place of knowledge or we know so much. No,
Yeah.
we're all learning. I keep saying to people, I'm learning daily. I want to learn. I want to become better daily. It's like a platform that encourages intentionality. I remember saying someone okay, this is not even part of it. Someone asked me a very, very personal question. I think I'll say it. He said, what are you looking for? What kind of man are you looking for? And I said, an intentional man. And he couldn't understand that. He's like, that's deep. But because this journey in Wisdom Connect has taught me the importance of intentionality, right? If you're not intentional, based on what you were saying, if you're not intentional, you will not recognize that you're not doing something right. You're talking about the mother, trying to do better for her child. It has to come from a place of intentionality.
Yeah.
If not, you just think that, you know what, you're good or you're great. Anyways, guys, we may not control where we started, but we're responsible for where we're going. You agree, right? The poverty mindset is not a life sentence. It's a belief system that can be unlearned. Today is not the end. It is the beginning of building better, thinking better, and becoming better. So thank you for being here. Thank you, every single person, for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for always supporting us and for being here. Really, really, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And my guys out there, thank you so much for being here with us. Don't forget to follow us on our social media pages, Instagram, X, TikTok at Wisdom Connect _. Check our website out for different articles that can help you become better at wisdomconnect.com.ng. God bless you. Until I come your way, this is Rosemary, and God bless you. Bye.
Peace for you.
Oh my God, guys. It was such an enlightening conversation. My goodness. Imagine getting to understand that the reason why you did what you did is from a poverty mindset. And you never knew. Well, that's what we're all about here. You cannot give what you do not have. So please, always be intentional about what you have inside of you and deal with the mindset and deal with the thing that is limiting you, that is stopping you from achieving your goals. Be more intentional about the quality than the quantity. So thank you so much for everyone that has listened, and thanks so much for being here with us and for being a part of this conversation. Before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. You can find us on all our social media platforms at Wisdom Connect _ on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X. Of course, on LinkedIn as well. Check our website out at www.wisdomconnect.com.ng for more articles and more conversations and to know how to chime into the conversation. God bless you and see you soon.